So what up 2K fans? In today's video, I was on my two-way three-point shot creator out in the city today trying to get some runs in for the weekend. So hit me up on my community page or on Twitter if you want to run. This is what the build looks like: 6'8", 200 pounds with a 7'5" wingspan. Pretty much the build I feel the most confident with if I'm gonna run rec center with some subs or some friends. With this build I have 3 badge patterns. One is a shooter, the next one is a lock, and the final one is a playmaker. My builds tend to have to be able to do a little bit of everything just in case I have to fill a role. So if we're playing rec or park and I have to run point guard, at times I just switch to the right badge pattern, like my playmaker badge pattern, and I'm good to go. If you missed the badge patterns last time, this season would be the best time to grind it because at level 39, we get 4 more badge patterns. Patterns 6, 7, and 8 are the ones I'm really looking forward to. Now I usually run rec center to level up my build because I really just don't like to play my career to do so. And also, I think the rec center is the best place to rep up. So if you want to rep up really fast, this is one of the best places to do it. I think it was level 38 here last season. Wanted to hit level 39 for that extra badge point, so we kicked off the game with a lob. This ended up being a really good game, so we had to show it to you guys. My man Cap overpowers his defender and gets to the cup. New faces, wallet head attacking the basket. Once again, I tend to put together teams of just whoever's available, man. So I keep telling you guys to send me a message, let me know that you're here to play, and I'll try to reach out to you. I have put together a sub session on PlayStation so I can reach out and grab some guys from time to time. And if I meet you guys in the city and you want to play, just let me know, and I'll try to pick you up for the rec, man. I don't take it that serious. Of course, we could come into the rec center with a full meta team pro-am squad, but we just don't do that. We tend to just run in there with random squads as I catch another lob. Up 18-12, Cap ISOing, going to the rim, and it's easy buckets. Going up 20-12, and take a look at this dude skying over the defense. In the previous video, I made it sound like we wanted to break up the 2-3 zone so I could ISO and go to the rim. But sometimes you want to force them into a 2-3 zone so you get a lot of open threes on the hash. So right here, I'm just gonna keep attacking until they make that change. Another quick pass to assist. Sometimes the focus is on me so much because I got that logo that if I pass it to somebody else, another teammate could just cut to the basket freely, and we get a lot of assists that way for the other teammates. So a lot of things like that work out as my man Glow gets that interception, pass down to his boy Wallet Head for the dunk. Up by 10, but this team is not going down without a fight. Cocks it back and he's dunking on us. 30-22, we want to waste some clock going into the second quarter. Probably should have held for the final shot, but instead I get blocked, but I don't give up on the play. Recover the ball, dot my man in the corner, and it's bottoms. Going into halftime with an 11-point lead. And take a look at their best player, I'm Really Him. Only 2 points at the half. Now on to the halftime show, where we dive back into the park, late night at the Wildcats. Got some pretty good matchups. I could show the whole game. These guys played really well. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk more about not always having to switch your build, maybe just switching your badge patterns. Because a lot of times you could turn a build that's a two-way, that's primarily a defensive build, into a sharpshooter, a playmaker, or even a slasher, just by switching up the badge patterns and adding proper badges. So if you just grind your build, you might not necessarily have to make a bunch of new builds. Only if you just want to switch from your position entirely, like go from a point guard to a center or something like that. But in most cases, if you have a build that's pretty balanced, put together some badge patterns that make sense for you to be able to just switch it up. And you don't have to actually leave the park. I mean, a lot of times I find us doing that. I do that lately every now and then too. But you guys have a few builds that you want to get that purple plate on, or at least be in the gold. And you can't do that if you don't just switch the badge patterns. But I understand if you guys are going from point guard to power forward or center, it tends to happen. My man Apollo Gucci just hopped through the lane like it's 2K20.
Yeah, come on. Lock on to him? What the f***
he lets say dribble in the middle of every move he does.
One of the biggest complaints I've seen this year in the 2K Discord is at times it feels like you have an inability to switch on to a different player. Like if you wanted to be the lock for that position and try to guard the better point guard on the other team, it's like your arrow is telling you to still guard your man, And at times it can be kind of tough. Like it works most of the time, and then sometimes it doesn't. You're supposed to be able to use the icon on defense and just switch to the guy you want to guard. On this final possession, we're playing during the Dunk Fest, by the way, so don't get it twisted. We are rim running for a reason. At the time, we didn't realize that if the community already reached the Dunk Fest goals, your tally for the amount of dunks that you've done so far, like, it's kind of glitched. It'll just stay there no matter how many dunks you do. So we thought that I had to try to go for like 7 dunks in one game. We were trying to fix it, and it just wouldn't work. So the lack of threes comes from us trying to force the Dunk Fest tally to work properly so we can get those extra boosts. Look at the distance traveled for that challenger. You guys got to put on Gold Challenger, man. It's there for a reason. It's a really good badge. I use it all the time in the rec center. In fact, I ought to use it a lot more. One of those underrated badges, and I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm getting a lot of use out of it as my man Cap gets that step back and got them both leaping. That's such a quality move right there. Oh no, we're gonna shoot a 3 right here. That's just too wide open. I'm trying to improve my 3-point percentage. And take a look at this. Kill that man.
Get out the paint. Get out the paint, man.
Yeah.
And look at the blatant disrespect as Cap flops to the ground. You would think he learned his lesson? Hell no. Get blocked again, kid. This team did not put up a good fight. I just had to show this gameplay because of that poster. Some kids just don't learn. And trust me, I know, because I've run with randoms on several occasions this year, especially in the park on the threes, because I can still kind of dominate those threes. Most people, when they see the logo, they give me the ball anyway. Carrying randoms on the park isn't as hard, but look at this dude. Again getting blocked. We got to finish this with a bounce lob.
Well, how the ball gonna float bounce?
Right. Right. It's bounced off my kneecaps.
Now back to the real game. I want you guys to pay close attention to this guy. I'm really him. That's my guy Cap, trying to take on 2 defenders at once.
That's my fault.
Luckily gets the rebound, kicks out to the wide open Glow in the corner, and he just won't miss. But I am really him was getting bullied in that first half. Finished the first half with only 2 points, if you guys remember, as Glow reaches, leaving us with no anchor and daylight for the dunk. Down by 10 points. Gonna try to muscle my way to the rim with the easy lay. Now take a look at this. Who would recover this loose ball? None other than I'm really him. He definitely wanted to take the game over after that. My boy Lotto ISOing wide open.
Hell no. Hell no, no, no.
He know the rules, bro. He know the rules, bro.
Say it.
He know the rules.
If that air ball was a sign, then I am really him as the hope for their team. As he knocks down another big fadeaway. My man Cap trying to get some get back, attacking the basket as he's usually bigger and stronger than most of his defenders. But I am really him putting that speed to use. With those quick drops attacking the basket. Lotto pass out the Cap, time running out on the shot clock, and we can't get the ball off in time. Why do we always get that sidestep animation when you try to beat the shot clock violation? As my man, I am really him, is living up to the name, taking over the third quarter with a steal on the inbound. Oh my God, this man is cooking, and he gets the swift assist. Someone not paying attention to their man at the top of the key, and now they're up by 1 with 10 seconds left. The kick to me, but I had a deceptive clear pass, so I'm gonna walk it back wide open and knock it down, putting us back up by 2. Entering into the fourth quarter, rotating the ball around as we should be doing. We find Wallet Head open at the hash, and look at this dude.
No, like that's how interior is.
King Leonidas with a contact layup. That's how you know things are going their way, as my man Cap goes right to the rim with the reverse layup on his back, making the bucket anyway. 50-47, snatch back, bottoms. Tie game. Everybody's waking up on this team re-energized because of I am really him as Wallethead gets a dunk. And look at Leonidas again. That's either Hall of Fame Limitless or Slithery that got him that dunk. Walked it back. They weren't having it this time, but I'm going to still get to the rim anyway. Go back up by 2 points. My man Wallethead finds Cap cutting down the middle, gets the dunk and 1. We are up by 4 points. Another pass to assist, Cap with the dime, Lotto with the dunk. If I can just give up the ball, we make one more pass, usually a wide open play, as another man is trying to kill people in the paint. I'm really him with the bad pass across the middle. We get the steal, and I'm gonna be wide open in the corner. Can't do that. That's easy money. Next play, I am really him with the fade. Oh my goodness.
He's on the fade. He's on
Down
the
by 2, ISO. My man Lotto decides to take on the challenge. I am really him, can't get to the rim, so he passes out. 9 seconds left, looking for an open shooter. The jump pass.
Go, good rotation. No, good D.
He's sold. He's sold.
I don't got it.
That long ass 1 second.
0.6 is enough time to get a shot off, but my boy Lotto's gonna call for a lob. Sometimes it works, but a lot of times it doesn't. And look at this, no animation whatsoever. Because we blew the lead, now we're in overtime. They would win the tip. I'm really him. Gonna make a statement to start the quarter off, and he gets the poster.
I almost got that foul. Oh, yeah,
now they're full court pressing. Lotto calls for the ball, but I sail it down court. Probably should have just held on to it. And look at this, leads to another dunk. Now down by 4, but I have to make up for it. Starting with the dime to Cap. And take a look at this. They don't get the ball to the hot hand, the slasher. King Leonidas hopping his way into the lane, and I get the big steal. Immediate payback. Looking for my boy Lotto for 3, but he goes in. Gotta lay off that left stick, but takes the jump shot when he runs back out, and this buckets. Huge shot, puts us up by 1 point. I am really him, trying to ISO, force his way to the rim, and he can't do it. Gets his own rebound, and it leads to an open 3 in the corner. No one expected that. That guy is hooping. ISO and C, Lotto cutting to the rim, and easy dime, tie game. After a stop, ISO again. Got Cap cutting to the lane this time on the pick and roll, and we go up by 2. Less than a minute left. Lotto with the defense and another huge steal. They should have never posterized him. Pass out to the corner. Kick up to my man Glow. He can shoot the 3, but he dots. My boy Cap in the corner, wide open, and he knocks it down. Down 5, 20 seconds left. Is I am really him, really him? No! Can't dig his team out of the hole. Missed the 3 ball. They gotta foul me. After knocking down the free throws, they're gonna make a desperate try to find another open shooter. They got one, but he's unable to hit the shot. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. We get the victory. What a game. And I am really him's matchup. My boy Cap still ends up with player of the game. And this is when I hit level 39. It's your boy Shake. Smack that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Right here, I'm gonna attack the center myself with a turnaround fade. It's quick, but he's not the only one that can do that move. Got the center in position to get dunked. Welcome to the halftime show. We're going back to the park.